What would you do if your past caught up with you during a late-night drive? There's something about long drives that makes you start talking to yourself. At first, it's just to stay awake. Then, when the silence gets heavier than the road, you start answering back. Before we begin, please like, share, and comment so I can better understand when to post. That night, I'd been driving 12 hours from a funeral I didn't really want to attend. My father's. We hadn't spoken in 6 years, and somehow I still thought showing up would make forgiveness easier. It didn't. Around 2 a.m. my gas light blinked on. No stations on GPS, just a dead stretch of pine trees and fog. Until I saw it. A sign flickering in the dark. Raise gas and supply. Open 24 hours. One lonely pump. One buzzing light. The office glowed like an open wound in the night. When I stepped out, the world went completely still. No crickets, no wind, no sound. Then a voice came over the old speaker by the pump. "Evening, Ethan." I froze. No one knew my name. Not out here. A man stood behind the glass booth, thin, pale, still. He smiled, like he'd been expecting me. "You're a little late," he said. I tried to laugh. Didn't know I had an appointment. He didn't laugh back. The pump clicked on by itself. Gas flowed. The smell wasn't right. Sweet, metallic, almost like blood. Inside, the air was stale and heavy. I tried making small talk. "Quiet night?" He didn't answer. He just slid me a receipt. I looked down, and my stomach turned cold. It wasn't my name on the paper, it was my father's. Same handwriting, same signature. And the date? June 14th, 1998. Coldwell. My chest locked. "You knew my dad?" I asked. He nodded once. "Still do." The lights flickered. A radio behind him hissed to life, static, then a slow, rhythmic breathing. Then a voice came through the speaker, my father's voice. "Son, fill up the tank." I dropped my keys. That voice, I knew every rasp, every pause. "Who's playing that?" I yelled. The clerk didn't blink. He said, "He's on channel 9. I turned the dial. The static cleared. "Ethan, don't leave. You need to listen this time." The same words he said the last time we spoke, before I hung up on him. The power cut out. Darkness swallowed the room except for lightning flashing outside. In the glass door, I saw my reflection, and another figure standing behind me. Same jacket, same face, same eyes. The lights snapped back. The figure was gone. The clerk was gone. Only the radio kept whispering, faster, louder, until it almost sounded like laughter. "You should have listened." Every door slammed shut. The shelves rattled, cans crashed. The building groaned like it was breathing. Then came that smell again. Metallic, sweet, rotten with memory. Something crawled out from behind the counter. Gray hands, torn skin. And my father's face, stitched together with something wet and wrong. It looked at me. Not alive, not dead, just remembering. "I forgive you," it whispered, before smiling wide enough to split its cheeks open. I bolted through the door into the storm. The road was empty. The neon sign flickered one last time, then died. I drove until sunrise, couldn't stop shaking. When I finally pulled into another station, I looked at my receipt from the night before. The ink had bled from the rain, but one line was still clear. "Tank filled, room 9. Sometimes when I'm driving late and scanning radio stations, I still find that same frequency. Static, then breathing, then his voice. "You still owe me a visit, son." And that's when it hits me. I never really left that gas station. Maybe I never left Coldwell either. If you were Ethan, what would you do? Would you turn off the radio or listen? Comment your thoughts below.